You must have come up with 4 or 5 stocks where sensible long-term players can buy into them at current levels, whether in a SIP format or maybe piecemeal or a good chunk immediately. If you can just share the names, that will work very well.
So one is from the automobile space. Tata Motors is one stock one can definitely look at from a long-term perspective. The stock has corrected. It's always and the stock is. If you look at the models of which are coming out from the Tata Motors stable, that's really phenomenal. The curve which has come off from that has taken off quite well, and there are other models also. So I would say, and EV is definitely, because earlier that was a weak link for Tata Motors, but there they are working quite aggressively there. So this is one stock you can look at very closely. The other is Bharti Airtel from the telecom space. Again, a winner. It has delivered strong returns. This again is a stock because telecom as a sector is definitely bound to grow, and with the penetration and the, I would say, technologies coming forth, this company could also gain from that. However, we'll have to watch out for how the Elon Musk Starlink, if it comes into India, how that plays out, because that could have some impact or significant impact on the existing players in terms of the internet space. So that's the second stock to look at. Third is from the real estate space, and there one can look at DLF from a longer term perspective. So again, on corrections, because real estate is more of a cyclical in nature. We did see earlier also there was a significant rally and then there was major correction. So it's very closely tied to the economy of the country. So, but from a long-term perspective, this sector is bound to grow, because as the wealth accumulates and distributes across segments and across tiers, so be it tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities, we are seeing that most of these developers are now are spreading their wings and they're moving into new territories, while at the same time they're also looking at different segments as well. So that basically helps them diversify. So this is one stock also one can look at. And the fourth one is from the defense space, and that is Bharat Electronics. So this is again one stock from a long-term perspective. It has rallied significantly. It's been a multi-bagger, currently around 311. But again, stock SIP, this one can keep a close watch on this as well.
I'll request the PCI to please fire long-term charts of BEL and other stocks, because intraday it seems that nothing seems to have happened. But BEL has done phenomenally well over the last 1 month or so, 275 and of course 311. No doubt in my mind that we will see a record high on BEL fairly soon.